Hello Aquarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the first half of May from the 1st through the 15th. General reading as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person. Please do take from this what makes sense for you, let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. I will have a link of all of the card decks that are used for this reading, Aquarius. So what I've used, or what I will be using this time around for the focus messages, are these two decks for all signs. Same two card decks for all of the readings that I'll be doing for the first half of May. So we're going to start off with the Arrows of Love Oracle deck by Mystic Moon, and then we'll grab some insight from the Love and Lust deck by Fire Witch Tarot. And please do keep in mind that this particular deck, it does contain sexual content and profanity, so if that's something that bothers you or offends you, you might want to click off before it starts, okay? So let's get started, Aquarius, and let's take a look and see what your first focus message is for this love and life reading for the first half of the month of May. For Aquarius, for cross watchers, and anyone else who's been guided to tune in, let's take a look, guys. I want this one right here. Whoa, proposition. Beautiful card. Proposal of marriage, possibly, for some of you, Aquarius. Either that's already happened, or that could certainly be future energies coming through here. It's coming through. And also, if you happen to be masculine, Aquarius, perhaps you're thinking about proposing to a feminine here. Beautiful energies. Okay, so let's grab some additional insight here from the Love and Lust deck. So the love is certainly coming through from that card. Let's take a look and see if there's lust here as well. Love and lust. It's a great combination. All right, so angels and spirit guides for Aquarius. Love and life, first half of May. Please bring it forward for Aquarius at this time. All right. I'm guided to this particular card right here. Through telepathy, I can hear your desires. Through meditation, I can channel your sexual needs, and through manifestation, I can turn your fantasies into reality. I love to tap into your energy. So even from a distance, even when you guys are not together, to be able to enjoy the intimate moments here, you're still tapped in I can't speak. You guys got me all tongue-tied. You're still tapping into each other's energies and those sexual fantasies. You might even dream about this person sexually, or they might dream about you sexually. Interesting. Okay. So those are the focus messages coming through here, Aquarius. So let's dive into this. Let's take a deeper look into your situation with the Illumination deck. This is by Lightworker Tarot and Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. And love and life for the first half of May. You guys wouldn't believe some of the bloopers that I'm sure many readers encounter. I typically don't do take twos or take threes or whatever. It's like, it is what it is, unless I've got a camera that won't work or something's flying off my desk or whatever. But typically what you see on my channel with my videos is take one. That's it. I've had some readings where I had a coughing attack. It's just ridiculous. But it is what it is. All right, Aquarius, let's start. Let's see. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, cross watchers, and anyone else tuning into this reading. What needs to come through? We do have a storm brewing. So I equate this particular card with the Tower card in traditional tarot. So you guys might have already been through this storm, if that's something that you relate to. So Tower moments typically tap into fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius is what the Tower card is representing. It's typically unexpected. You weren't expecting it. It's out of the blue usually, but it's very painful. Painful breakups, devastating experiences in your relationships. You go through this grieving process over that broken relationship. It could be reflected off of a lot of conflicts in your partnership, separations, and for some people, even divorce, okay? So if this storm is coming through first, what I'm feeling here initially is that this could already be past energies, that this storm has passed, because our focus message here is proposition, okay? The proposal of marriage is what I am picking up from that. Promise of a better future is what I'm seeing here. We have illumination as well right after that, which is the energy of the sun for me. The sun in tarot is a beautiful card. Again, fire energy. So that's coming through already in this reading. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Of course, you know, if that's not your person's sign, that doesn't mean the rest of the reading won't apply. Those are just certain signs that I'm picking up off of. But the sun's energies, it's happy. It's joyful, it's successful. It's also tapped into unions and marriages. So the storm has passed. I feel you guys have already been through this difficult energy of that tower, and now the sun is coming out. Okay. We do have obstacle ahead. Now, mind you, it doesn't say obstacles, plural, it just says obstacle, one obstacle. Whatever this obstacle represents, Aquarius, it's right next to the sun, so I do feel you guys can overcome it. We do have this card coming through also, job changes on the horizon for some of you. So some life changes going on in addition to some major things going on in your love life here, Aquarius. It's time. Look at that. When it comes to job changes, maybe it's time to switch directions here, Aquarius, if you resonate with that. This time frame as well could mean that it's time to switch directions also when it comes to your love life. And for those of you who have been waiting to propose to your person, but you haven't been able to do it until now, perhaps it's time. We also have I'm sorry, followed by receiving a message. Okay, so we have an apology coming through here, Aquarius. Someone wants to come forward with this apology, send you a message, either a text, a phone call, reaching out to you on social media, however way this is represented. There's an apology, and perhaps that's what's going to help move things forward in your life. Whether this is an apology from somebody that you love romantically, or whether this is an apology coming forward from a family member or a friend. It doesn't matter who it's coming from, but it's coming through here letting you know that it's on its way to you. Okay, so let's grab some insight from the Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius in love and life for the first half of May. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know? Waiting. So we've got some conflicting messages coming through here. You know, we've got it's time and waiting. And perhaps you're apprehensive energy-wise, which is why it's coming through in that way. It's like you know it's time to do something, but maybe we've got this waiting energy here because you want to just weigh your options. You want to make sure you're doing the right thing. You want to make sure it's the right time. But it is time. What I'm picking up here is that you've waited long enough. It's time. We have nostalgia coming through here. So whoever it is that you're focused on for this reading, Aquarius, They make you happy, first of all. You're remembering the good times when it comes to this connection. This is very Six of Cups in energy for me. Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for some of you. So we've got all sorts of signs coming through in this reading. Take it for how it resonates, of course. But they're thinking about you, and perhaps you're thinking about them as well. And I do love that we have a no card here, simply because it's falling right below obstacle ahead. So maybe this obstacle has actually been removed, or it's been averted somehow. And here we are with a soulmate card. So not only do you have some changes going on in your career, your livelihood, your finances, your money matters, but in regard to your love life, I see proposals. I see the two of you coming back together with an apology, healing, a relationship, overcoming challenges, getting beyond this storm and welcoming in the energy of the sun. There's a lot between the two of you that has yet to be expressed here. And then we've got another card talking about messages, okay? So it's falling right below I'm sorry, right next to unspoken feelings, and then we have receiving a message. So I feel here, Aquarius, if you've been wanting an apology from this person, you will receive it. And I feel there's a whole lot more that they want to say to you. And maybe there's a lot that you want to say to them too. We have the spy card coming through here. So they're checking you out from a distance. Social media, more than likely. And maybe they've been spying on you to just make sure it's safe to reach out. It's safe to send you a message, that it's okay to reach out. Okay, however way that's being communicated here. All right, so let's add to this with some tarot. This is the Bougie deck by Biadora of Eat, Read, Love. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. And love and life for the first half of May. What else do we have? What else? We have the Fool card. I love it. This is a new beginning right here. And maybe it's falling right below waiting because you are hesitant in starting over, or just taking that leap of faith to just have a new beginning with this person or in your life. But the Fool card is a beautiful card because, first of all, it's air energy. So that, of course, is already automatically picking up off of your energy here, Aquarius, as well as Libra and Gemini. And sometimes in order to create movement in your life, you got to just go for it. You got to take that risk and just go for it. If you happen to be an entrepreneur, or you've thought about going into business for yourself, perhaps that's what this job change is all about. You know, it's time to leave that rat race and just enter into your own business, perhaps, if that's something that you're thinking about. That's a part of the energy of the Fool card as well. It's basically positive life changes that are coming in for you, Aquarius. And that you can start over in so many areas of your life, not just your love life. For my feminines, you're coming forward as the Empress. This is manifestation of growth in your life here. This is success. It's a beautiful energy. It's tapped into your feelings, your emotions, your intuition, your sexuality. It's all about fertility, pregnancy, birth. So some of you might be expecting at this time, or you've already had children with this person that you're focused on for this reading. And if you guys are going through some challenges, perhaps the family has been affected by that as well. But the future, when it comes to the Empress, it looks promising. It's falling right below this Illumination card with nostalgia, which is the sun's energy for me. And then we've got the Page of Coins, which is Page of Pentacles, which is Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. The Page of Coins is all about manifestation and starting new enterprises, new enterprises in love and new enterprises in your career, new enterprises in other areas of your life where you want to start over. You've got the full energy right here. You have the power to do that for yourself. We do have the King of Swords here, which is more air energy. So for some of you, especially my masculines, you're coming through as this King of Swords right here. So not only do you have a soulmate that wants to come in for you, but you've got these career changes that are happening as well. So this is a time for you to work through any difficult situations or negative vibes that you might be weighed down by at this time. You know, whatever this storm is, it's time to let it pass. It's time to allow that cycle to come to completion and to phase out. Cut things out of your life that no longer deserve to be there energetically. That's contributing toxicity into your life. It's time to let that go. And as the King of Swords, you've got the power to do that. Use that sword to cut things out that no longer serve a purpose so that you can manifest a new beginning with your soulmate, your person, so that you can manifest whatever changes need to happen in your career, in your finances, your money matters. We've got more coins right here. Okay, more pentacles coming through. For those of you who are furthering your education, going back to school, or just in school, and it's right now, of course, it's very challenging with all classes that are currently online, so it's not the most ideal situation. But if this is coming through for those of you who resonate with that, stay on course, guys, because I feel in time you will find that you're on the right path and that you're being guided towards a really bright future here, you know, so stay on course when it comes to that. The Eight of Pentacles also is about diligence, having high standards for ourselves. And it's about our passions. What is it that you're doing that feeds your passion? You got to do something that you love. So I feel that's why this career card is coming through here, because it's affecting your life. If you're not happy doing what it is that you're doing by way of a job or a career, if you're not happy, then that's not contributing to this passion energy of the Eight of Coins, the Eight of Pentacles. Do something that truly uplifts you. We have the Ten of Wands coming through here with fire energy. So the Ten of Wands is all about burdens. And if you're carrying this heavy burden on your shoulder, whatever it is, it could be contributing to this storm energy. It could be contributing to this obstacle that's present right here. But I do feel with the no answer falling right below that obstacle, you can overcome that. So lay down these burdens, whatever they are. And if part of that burden has to do with this I'm sorry card, and that you want to apologize to somebody, it's time to just do it. You know, take that leap of faith with the Fool card. It's time. Just go for it. And yet we've got the High Priestess coming through here. So the High Priestess, for some of my feminines, first of all, it represents no action. It's a waiting period. So it is picking up off of the energy of this waiting card. So perhaps some of you guys really do feel that you're not ready, even though the angels are coming through with this message that it's time. And so you got to do what feels right for you. You don't want to force yourself into doing something before you're ready. And for my feminines especially, you're coming through as this High Priestess. So you got to follow your gut. You got to follow your intuition. That's what I'm picking up from that. Okay, so let's add some romance angels to this, Aquarius. Let's see what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius in love and life for the first half of May. What else needs to come through here? Please bring it forward for me. All right, we've got playfulness coming through. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And I feel, Aquarius, whoever it is that you're focused on for this reading, when you guys are together, you enjoy this person's company. There's lots of laughter that I'm picking up off of that. You guys just have a lot of fun spending time with one another. Yet, you guys are very romantic as well with each other. This also could be indicative of an age gap. Sometimes I pick up off of that here with this card. One partner is older than the other. It could also be a substantial age gap for some of you. And also one person is more immature than the other. Not to say that they're being childish, it's just a level of immaturity that's coming through from one partner. And look at this. This is no accident, guys. Do you see that? Engagement. See, that's the very first card that came through here. A proposition for marriage, a proposal of marriage. And I feel, depending on whether you're masculine or feminine energy, whether you're getting ready to propose to your person or certainly have the desire to do so, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, Aquarius. It looks pretty damn good. We've got this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Your search is over. This is your person right here. This is your person, Aquarius. So you guys have been through a difficult experience, I feel, because we're starting off with that storm brewing card. Okay, so I have a feeling it hasn't been the easiest connection. However, I feel your person is willing to put in the work to do whatever it is that they need to do to fix this connection so that you guys can move forward and be together and build a life together. Proposal of marriage. That's coming through. And that illumination energy, which again is the sun's energy, also picks up off of marriage. And I feel ultimately that's what they're looking for here. So not only is the passion here with the intimacy and the sexual desire, but the love. The love is there too. That is what I'm picking up from your person. Okay, so let's add to this with some dialogue messages here. This is the 5D Love Messages Oracle deck by Calico Moon. There's a lot of unspoken messages and unspoken feelings here between you and your person, Aquarius. So let's give you guys the opportunity to speak. This could either be coming from you or from you to your person, or both of you speaking up here. And as always, take what resonates with you. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius. And let's grab the bottom of the deck. All right, what do we have? Unspoken feelings. What is it that you guys need to say to each other at this time? First message, Aquarius. I can feel my current connection beginning to fall apart. I should feel more depressed about this than I am. But in the back of my mind, I feel this means you and I can soon unite. I feel that might have something to do with this storm, especially if your person had to detach from a current relationship in order to pursue something with you. It might have taken them moving on to another relationship for them to realize that they weren't invested in that and that ultimately they want you. They want to start over with you. They want to come forward and apologize and build a life with you. Next message. I didn't know that I would be this miserable without you. I'm having second thoughts. Is it too late? There's the hesitation right there. They want to reach out so badly, but they're having second thoughts. And it's those second thoughts that are scaring them, which is why there's this need to wait until they're ready or until you're ready if you resonate with that for yourself. But ultimately, they're miserable without you, Aquarius. They're thinking about you. The love is certainly here. That's represented here. Next message. I have thoughts of leaving my karmic for you, but I'm a loyal person. Feeling this way for you is pure torture. So it's kind of in line with this one. They're in another relationship. They're not fulfilled in that connection. But what's causing issues here for some of you is that they are with a karmic, but because they are a loyal individual, one relationship has got to come to an end before they can come back towards you. So you got to just give them time to be able to figure this out for themselves if you're truly wanting this person back, which is why it's coming through that we've got that waiting energy here from that card. And we also have the High Priestess letting us know here that it's just a waiting period, that it's not the right time to take action, but for some of you, it is time. For others, there's a waiting period that needs to happen. Okay, next message. I woke up this morning thinking you were still beside me in bed. I still love you. They miss the intimacy. They miss being able to wake up with you next to them. The love is still here, Aquarius, and I feel for those of you resonating with this, it's just a matter of time before you guys can have a do-over, just start again, a new beginning, a proposal of marriage. It's coming through that this is your person. Last one. Even though our circumstances are keeping us from exploring more of each other, I still feel your energy intensely. I'm so confused as to why I'm feeling this love for you when I can't do anything about it. Again, timing. Circumstances have something to do with interference and outside relationships outside of this connection. So for those of you resonating with these particular dialogue messages, what's coming through here very clearly is that your person might be attached to somebody else, but they're not happy where they're at. I feel they want to come forward with an apology. They want to reach out and bring this back together. It might take some time here. And the thing is, even though they've got hesitations and apprehensions tied into their energy, it's actually the right time to take action. So only they can create movement to get themselves out of a situation that they no longer want to be invested in. And it's interesting that this was the second focus message that came through. And let me read it again. Through telepathy, I can hear your desires. Through meditation, I can channel your sexual needs. And through manifestation, I can turn your fantasies into reality. I love to tap into your energy. And this one says, even though our circumstances are keeping us from exploring more of each other, I still feel your energy intensely. So there's a lot of energy exchange here going on between the two of you, Aquarius. Even from a distance, there's that telepathic communication. You guys might even be seeing each other in your dreams. And some of those dreams could certainly be very sexual in nature, is what I'm picking up from those cards. Pretty intense stuff, guys. All right, so let's add to this with Lover's Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius in love and life for the first half of May. What else needs to come through here, guys? Because I feel with that proposition, that proposal of marriage, and then we've got the engagement card, we have the energy of the sun that can bring about marriage and happiness when it comes to this connection, and just happiness, period, in your life, Aquarius. Your career, too, is about to take a turn for the better, I feel. Let's grab this bottom card. Guide it to this one as well. All right. We have passion. Okay, we have my beloved and balance. All right, so first one, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Clearly the intimacy, very passionate, which is why it came forward with that focused message to begin with, that energetically they're still very much tapped into you sexually. Okay? Next message, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. This is coming through for both of you. In order to welcome in this new possibility and a second chance to start over. It's actually time. But if your person's coming through, letting you know that they're in a relationship, they can't come towards you right now, then you got to wait things out. There's the need for patience here. But the past has got to stay in the past. Whatever this storm represents, if it does represent third-party situations, betrayals, however painful that is, because the energy of the Tower is very dark and very painful. But it teaches you lessons too, which is why we've got the sun right next to it. Because after the storm, the sun comes out. Next message, my beloved. Though we may be physically apart spiritually, we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. It's your person coming through here, Aquarius. So even though you're not together right now in the way that ultimately you want to be, or they want to be as well, you're connecting energetically. And maybe you feel it in your dreams, or even when you're awake, you just feel their presence. And then we've got balance coming through. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. That equal energy, equal exchange of love, of desire, of effort towards the partnership. There has to be balance here between the two of you. And right now it might be a little bit out of balance. And so that takes work to bring it back into balance. And it takes two people to create that balance. And if your person, which is coming through for some of you guys, if they are with somebody else at this time, they are unable to bring this to fruition for now. But I do feel eventually, given some time, they will be able to detach from a connection that they're truly no longer invested in and come towards you to make this all happen. To bring you the happiness that you're both looking for, because they're still coming through as the one for you, Aquarius. They are the one for you. Okay? So let's grab some messages from the Journey of Love deck. We'll grab a few from here. Take whichever one you resonate with. Guided to this one here. We have 0, isolated. I'm empty without you. This is how they feel without you in their life. So in order to get out of this energy of emptiness, your person has to take action to detach themselves from connections that are done. And until they do that, they will continue to feel empty. And perhaps you resonate with this for yourself, that you're empty without your person, but they perhaps are currently unavailable right now, or are just going through something difficult in their lives to where they're unable to come towards you in the way that you're wanting. Ultimately, they're going to have to do the work and put in the effort to create movement towards you. I feel eventually they'll be able to do that. We have a new beginning coming through from the Fool card. Okay? So hang in there. I feel ultimately they'll be able to do the right thing and come towards you when the timing is right. And the ironic thing of all that is it might actually be the right time right now. You know, they can end a toxic relationship today if they choose to do that. But maybe they're not ready, or they're afraid to, for whatever reason. So until they take action, this emptiness will continue to be a part of their vibe. All right, let's grab another. Dive into the depths with me. Emotional changes. So not only do we have changes when it comes to your job, your career, life changes, love changes, emotional changes. There's a lot going on here for you, Aquarius. So they want to experience this with you, but it all comes down to timing. So for those of you who resonate with a partner who's with somebody else and they're not happy there, they need to detach from that partnership. That's not your problem. That's something that they need to do for themselves. For those that don't resonate with that, ultimately your person's going to have to take some sort of action to reach out to you, to apologize, to take action to bring this back together. Because if you resonate with that, there's not a whole lot for you to do here aside from just wait for them to reach out to you, apologize, to do the right thing, and you might just have a proposal of marriage coming through for you. Let's grab another. Clarity. Love it. I finally see. That's good. After the storm and the sun comes out, illumination. They finally see what it is that they need to do to come towards you and make this dream happen. Make this dream come true of working things out in the partnership. So they need clarity, which perhaps for now they don't have. And that's why it's going to take a little bit more time. All right, so let's grab one last one. I need to express myself, balance and imbalances. See, so right now, there's so much that they want to say to you, Aquarius, but in the 3D world, they're unable to, perhaps. They want to reach out to you. We already have a couple cards talking about messages here. There's so much that they want to say, which is why we've got unspoken feelings that's represented here. So wait for it. I have a feeling you might actually hear from them sooner rather than later. That's what's going to bring balance back into this connection. For now, things are out of balance because they're contributing to it. That's what I'm picking up from that. Okay, so let's close this out with a final message from the guardian angels for you, Aquarius. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. Some final thoughts for this love and life reading for the first half of May. Woo! Falling off my desk here. We've got the rainbow, and bottom of the deck is inspiration. Beautiful card. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. I finally see. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. I mean, this card just wrapped up this whole reading. We started off with a storm, and we're ending things with a rainbow, Aquarius. Things are going to be okay. Not just in your love life, but your life too. Love it. We've got inspiration as your last card. A wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It is important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which has served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities in your life. And I really feel this inspiration card could be tapped into this career card. If you're wanting changes in this area, do what inspires you, Aquarius. Life is too short to just have a job. You want something that fulfills you, that feeds your passions, something that will make you happy to get up in the morning, something that you love to do, and the money will follow. If you can do something that you're passionate about, whether it's your own business, whether it's a job that you've been wanting forever. Go for it, guys. You might just be surprised the direction that you end up going just by that one decision to make a change. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, whatever part of it resonated with you. I do hope that it offered you some guidance that you could use at this time, Aquarius. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I'll see you guys real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.